Hello everyone, today's lore we're looking at the Emmett Mountain disposal site. It's located in the middle of the Savage Divide, right in between the White Spring Resort and the MedTech Research Centre. Make sure you bring rat away, otherwise you're going to have arms going out of your pooper. So anyway, just before you enter the actual site, you'll be able to turn here to the right, and where you'll find is like a few desks, some offices, some filing cabinets, but not really noteworthy. So once you loot the place, you can turn around and go back to where you were. Once you get to the truck, if you turn right and go up the stairs, you'll be able to walk past all these nuclear waste containers. And if you keep going past the generator, turn right, past the blue air purification system, you'll be able to go past this water tank and you'll get to this guy that was not a consenting adult, and you can go into the another set of offices out here. So if you look right, you'll be able to see a lot of control panels that do God knows what. And if you look at the computer here, you'll be able to see some lower building. After this then, you can log into this computer here and you see a load of logs left by the supervisors. As I read it now, you can see that they're just talking about the different structures that are used to hold the nuclear waste. And the company is just tracking the amount of nuclear waste that comes in. So if we go on to the second one then, we'll see that it's the same supervisor, Wesley. And he's just talking about that there was a tunnel collapse because the supports all snapped and all the cameras are dead. Just an educated guess, there was probably a high level of radiation in the tunnels, and that's what caused the cameras to die. So let me just wait to finish this. I'm going on to the third log. Same supervisor, so even after selling disposal cells 2, we've been reading high levels of radiation. Most of my staff are starting to get... Oh, okay. So now the radiation level is getting so high that all the staff are starting to get radiation poisoning. And apparently they're hiring some medical doctors as well to kind of mitigate this problem. So moving on to the fourth one then. It's a new supervisor called Donald Clark. So apparently they just hired a new supervisor. I've been assigned to replace the outgoing. Alright, yeah, so apparently Wesley left and now they have to hire a new supervisor. So Wesley wouldn't play ball essentially. So after Wesley left, they got this guy Donald to replace him, and just to continue keep the company going. Same guy, Donald Clark, and after an extensive survey I can confirm that the accident disposal 2 was caused by deficient construction materials. Okay, so apparently they're using wooden construction materials to house all this nuclear waste, and the dry rot is what caused the tunnel collapse. Yeah, it seems like a pretty basic thing to screw up, but yeah, on to the next bit, I guess. Come on, click, 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 go. And the last one. Site supervisor Amelia Reynolds. A new supervisor. I've been assigned to that to replace the outgoing site on Clark, everything. So I don't know. So all the supervisors either died or just left. So they just keep hiring new supervisors. Oh god. Oh Fallout. Gotta love that sick lore. Yeah. Anyway, if we log out here and continue down, and let's see where we go. We're going to turn right here, I guess. Yeah, we're going to check all these cabinets here. Nothing noteworthy here. Ooh, that was a good find. Okay, and we keep going down. Load of panels, nothing really noteworthy there. If you go into this little building on the side, you'll be able to see there's like a hazmat suit. There's some tools, and there's also some relatively rare materials like glue and gas canisters. So if we turn right here and go out, we have a choice between going to that little warehouse on the left, or we can go up that little path on the right. And we're going to decide to go up that little path on the right. See what happened up here. Okay, so on this path up here, we can see that's some kind of a small storage kind of container. And this is just where they kept tools and some barrels that don't seem to have radioactive materials in it. And so if we drop down here and go onto this other warehouse, we'll be able to see that there's nuclear waste leaking everywhere. There's a few desks in here and loads of radioactive barrels. Just a general note, when you're going into this area, you're going to need a lot of Radaway and a lot of Radex. So we'll go into the main warehouse here, where you can get into the mine. There's some small materials, some crafting materials here, but not many. There's a female miner here, and with that then we can just go into the actual mine. Loading screen, scanning plans, come on, go. Okay, so we're in the mine. So if we turn left here and you look at these cabinets, you'll be able to see that there's some ammunition, there's some adhesive, a few things. Like most people don't realize that tin cans actually have lead in them. So pick up tin cans so you can actually make bullets. So if you turn right here, open the slide door, see you go into the locker rooms where everyone basically got dressed for where they worked. Up here it's just like a small bathroom, not much in here. There's not even there's not a med kit in there, so there's not much in there to get. You keep walking, and you get through to do this radiation arch that I'm pretty sure is not functioning. One thing I didn't do here actually is if there was a red button on the wall there on the left. If you hit that, or not sirens, but an alarm of some description would start going off. But whatever, it doesn't do anything. So if you keep going up to the small storage cache, you'll get to the power armor suit, and if you continue on the right, you'll get to a fusion core, which is inside a fusion reactor generator, or not a fusion reactor, a fusion generator, I guess. And if you keep going here, you go up to like a storage cache, which we will get some ammo and more hazmat suits. Definitely grab a hazmat suit because the radiation here is getting pretty insane. Anyway, once you grab a hazmat suit, you'll be able to see a terminal here, which after I inspect it, you'll know that it's the exact same terminal with the exact same lore as it was in the last one. So if you just continue down deeper into the mine, you'll be able to walk past some radioactive containers, and from there you'll be able to present with a choice to go left or go right. Both are cul-de-sacs, but I decided to go right here, I think. Yep. So if you turn right and continue down, there are some scorch down here, and there's also some explosives. Continue on here, and oh yeah, this is what I forgot. Oh yeah, there's a death claw down here as well. So this one kind of scared the absolute hell out of me. It's an albino death claw. This level 60. Oh my god, how did I even get through this? This is bloody insane. Yeah, so I was waiting for myself to kill this guy. Yeah, death claws aren't actually that big of a thing in this game anymore. They used to be terrifying, but not so much anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, they're still pretty scary, but they're really slow and sluggish. They don't even drop that good loot. So here I think I just saw some medics, some fuel, deathclaw meat. Oh, and a merv. Oh, never mind, that's good shit. Some black titanium scrap, so you can use that to like craft some power armor. So if you can just continue on, you see on the left and the right, okay, it's just a lot of nuclear waste barrels that they were just trying to dispose for whatever company it was. Who knows, maybe it was Actros Pharmaceuticals, you never know. And if you continue through the radiation here, you'll be able to find a steamer trunk, and you'll be able to pick up some ore and some ammo. So if we just sprint back to the center, past the Deathclaw corpse. Actually, here on the left is where, if you go through here, it'll bring you back up to the storage container where the PC was. And if you continue past that minor corpse and hop up these steps here, you'll be able to walk past a lot of brain fungus that you can pick up. You can use that to make mentats, and you can use it to make brain fungus soup, which sounds so appetizing. And if you continue up through here, you'll be able to turn right again, and instead of turning right up here towards the Deathclaw, you'll be able to sprint down this tunnel here, and you'll be able to go down left. So keep going left at the forklift here. But before we do that, we're just going to go straight on just to the top of this corridor here, and you'll be able to go past another female. Oh, there's a lot of female miners in this tunnel, by the way. I wonder what the numbers are on that, actually, with male to female miners. I would have thought it's a very male-dominated profession. Anyway, so we'll go down to the left here, where you'll walk through a lot of irradiated water. You'll be able to pick up some explosives here on the left, I think. Yep. So, I wonder what the story is. How much? Is there a lot of... Yeah, there is, yeah. So you get... Oh god, there's 4 plasma grenades and a frag grenade. That's not a set drop. It's a random drop, but I got very lucky there. And if you look at this duffel bag, which has pre-war money, which is basically worthless in this game, keep going down, be able to get to the end of the tunnel, and you'll be able to see a lot of radiation, a lot of nuclear materials, so parts of a super mutant for some reason. And you'll also be able to find like a load of dead bodies next to radioactive waste. I'm assuming this is where all the cave-in happened from before, where like all the wooden structure supports broke, and basically a lot of people died in the cave-in, and also people died from radiation poisoning. So that's basically it. You can just double back to the start of the area, and thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. This has been episode 3 the Emmett Mountain disposal site. If you liked the video, hit a like on it, and if you didn't like the video, hit a dislike on it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye. See ya.